This is Sean with Voices of Racing. We're here at Future Star Racing's facility in Indianapolis with one of the drivers. It's Robert Torres. Robert, how are you doing?
Doing good. How are you?
And you're from Pennsylvania, Malvern originally, is that right?
That's correct. Yep.
All right, so you started racing when you were 11.
Yep.
And you were doing karts back then?
Yeah, doing karting, just local stuff, competitive leagues, and always loved it and wanted to race. Knew when I was around 12, knew I wanted to race cars.
Okay. So as you progress, what are some of the different styles of cars you've run?
So started out with like school series cars, things like that, which are like bogged down versions of like an F4 car.
Okay.
But stayed in those for 2 years and did the competitive series that they run in those series. One of them being the Lucas Oil Formula Car Series, and racked up some podiums there in preparation to run F4 in 2020 with Group A racing. And
you know what? Let me start for a second. What was that like in 2020 for you? When the world stopped and you're still trying to do your career, explain that a little bit.
Yeah, it was interesting the way they did it, but just thankful, lucky that they actually got everything in, and it was a great year. Building on even more what I had already been, building from the beginning with Jonathan Scarallo and the Group A racing guys, and taught me about 90% of what I know about driving a race car. So, it was really just experiences that I value, and going into 2023 now in F4 again with Future Star Racing. It's
what's some of the successes you've already attained before you even got connected with Future Star?
So by age 12, had 2 karting championships.
Okay.
And once I got into cars, was racking up some podiums, a few at Sebring, one in NOLA.
Okay.
And got my first win 2 years ago in 2021.
Yeah.
In the NASA Northeast Series, driving a Radical SR3.
That's great. All right. So, what was your first connection with Future Star Racing?
Yeah, I just as a spectator went to New Jersey Motorsports Park last year and heard about the fact that it was a team that Unser Jr. was involved with and stuff, and wanted to see what it was all about, and actually ran into Aaron, another driver for Future Star Racing.
Okay.
And was chatting with him a little bit, and was interested, intrigued, and made a connection through Instagram to them.
So how would you describe Al Jr. as a coach for you? Like, what do you like about working with him?
Yeah, if there's a guy you want to learn from, right? He's definitely the best guy. And I feel like we communicate well. I tested with them back in September, and everything seemed to go smoothly. So, I feel like I really progressed, and we work well together.
So what are some of your goals for this year, and then your road down the road? 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. So this year and then the future.
Yeah, so this year, go out and win the F4 US Championship, and want to obviously win every race, every event, and just give it everything I have. And, down the road, certainly like 2024, the goal is to be an FR, they call it, which is the US version of F3. And I'd like to stay here, maybe move to Indy and be on the road.
And who are some of your mentors, you growing up? Who are some of the guys that you really looked up to?
Al Jr. being one of them.
Okay.
Definitely. Jeff Gordon, I remember, was a huge Jeff Gordon fan. Tony Kanaan, Lewis Hamilton, Max Verstappen, everyone. I just take, from all their successes and just try to emulate that myself.
That's great. Well, Robert, I really appreciate your time, and I wish you luck with Future Star Racing and your road ahead.
Thank you.
You got it.